Hey guys, welcome to triplarrealestate.com. We are a real estate company in the King and Pierce County areas. We are very unique, as in we have a property management branch, and then we also have a real estate buying and selling branch where we are very unique in the sense that we have a 1% listing service where our goal is that listing your property with better service, more options, and leaving you with more money in your pocket. What we try to do is give you everything a luxury real estate agent will do at 3%, but we give it to you at 1%. And we really feel like that if people list with us, that they're going to save money and still get the exact same quality as they would with a luxury real estate agent. And so we go over some of that in our, couple of pages that we're going to dive into where we get frequently asked questions, and we kind of want to go over that. So first and foremost, our phone number is 206-290-5928. Call us if you have any questions. You can also hit the contact us now button, which will kind of just take you straight to just a page where you can fill out your name, your email, and provide us with what you're looking for. If you got a question, throw in a question. If you want to want us to evaluate your property, if you want us to come and do an in-home consultation, write that in there, and then you just type it in, hit send, and that's it. We don't use your information for any type of promotional information. We don't use your information for selling to somebody else or some other marketing company. We strictly just to get in contact with you. So let's just go back to here and let's go on to selling. We get the most questions about our 1% listing because a lot of people don't really, understand our model, as in like, oh, how do you sell houses at 1%, or how does that work? Is it 1% of the whole house? Is it other agents are doing 6%? So we'll explain that fully. So our 1% listing service is that on the list side we do 1%, and on the sell side, we do 2.5%. Traditionally, you'll see an agent list your property for 6%, 3% on the list side, and 3% on the buyer side. 3% on the buyer side, meaning that when a buyer comes, when a buyer's agent comes to bring a buyer to you, he'll get 3% of the commission. So total, and the seller of the house pays all 6% of that commission. That comes from the seller, not the buyer. Traditionally, more commonly. And so I have a graph down here that explains that further, and we'll get to that graph. So just think of a luxury real estate agent. What do they provide? So we provide professional photography, which is absolutely free. We that is on our dime. We want your house to look absolutely amazing when it's shown in the perfect light. It'll bring in the most buyers, and you'll get the most price for your property. That is our ultimate goal. The second thing is staging. Your house can typically sell for 10 to 20% more when you stage when you stage your house. Now, every property is different. Everyone needs to understand that if you have a rental house with a tenant in it, you probably don't need to really stage that. It's more as if you're selling it as an investment property. But if you have yourself, a $500,000 home that you live in yourself, and it's gorgeous, and you might want to accent it, get it staged, and have it looking proper. And the staging companies nowadays are just absolutely amazing, and so we offer that. Also with the staging is the pricing of the staging is calculated into through the escrow and title company, so they can get their money all on closing, so that they stand behind selling your house with 10 to 20% more than you would actually get. And also staging isn't that more expensive. It's a couple of thousands of dollars typically, depending on how big your house is, how many empty rooms there are they staging it with your furniture. All this is done by the staging company and the initial consultation that you'll get. marketing. We just don't put your property on the MLS. Obviously, 90% of the time you put your property on the MLS, it'll sell. We actually do active marketing where we're, on Zillow, we're on Trulia, we're on social media, where we're trying to push your property to get the most buyers in, because when you get the most buyers in, you'll get the most offers, and when you get the most offers, you'll probably get the most out of your house price wise, and that's the ultimate goal. Now, all these things typical agents do. This is what an agent who's going to list your house for 6%, 3% for the buyer, 3% for the seller. This is everything that they do. We try to emulate and do better. We don't try to emulate. We try to do better than what those agents are doing, but we do it at a 1% listing. And so let's get into that so they can better explain to you how much money you can actually save by listing with us versus just a traditional agent. So let's say your selling price is $300,000, and your overall commission will be 3.5%. And we even break it down so it can help explain it better. 1% listing on our side and 2.5% on the buying side. And the reason that's the buying side is that's when a buyer's agent brings a buyer, he needs a commission. And that commission is set by us, but it is paid for by the seller, which is you. So for a traditional agent, it's 6%. That's considering 3% for the buyer, 3% for the seller, while we have 1% for us and 2.5% for the buyer. If you have any more questions on that, sometimes I feel like that can be confusing. Just get us on the contact us, send us an email. We'll talk over it over the phone. We'll do an in-home consultation and we'll figure it out, and we'll make sure that everyone understands everything. And then we also have this graph to help explain to you how much you can save. So on a $300,000 house, typical commission is $18,000. With us, it's $10,500. Say you have $1 million house, $1 million commission. If you sell a $1 million house with a traditional agent with 6%, you're looking at $60,000 you're going to spend just on commissions alone. We provide the exact same service. No, we provide the exact same service, even better than what a traditional agent can offer, and we do it at $35,000. We'll save you $25,000 if your house is $1 million worth. If your house is worth $500,000, we can save you $12,500. If your house is worth $2 million, we can save you over $50,000 on commissions alone. And we do better work than what a traditional single agent could ever offer you. And we openly, tell our clients all the time, hey, talk to a traditional agent, look through his marketing plan, look through his staging, look through his professional photography, look through all of their things that they do, and see if we do not do the exact same thing or better. And then look at the savings that you'll get. And that's why I feel like this graph is so important. And, most of our marketing that we do, we try to put this graph in because some people just don't, it's like, 6%, 3.5%, what am I going to save, $1,000 or $2,000? No, that's not the truth. If even at a $300,000 house, you're going to save $7,500. You know what I mean? $500,000 house, you're going to save $12,500. That's, the price of a small compact car. I mean, that's a lot of money. It's just something to think about, to go with a single agent at 6%, or to go with a company that can actually provide you the exact same service or better at a 1% listing. Here we do buying. We help you search for the house. We do showings. Even through the buying process and all the way up until closing, we provide you with everything from inspections, giving you expert opinion on what we think. If you're most of the people who sell with us end up buying with us also. And so we're not like Redfin, where Redfin, if you want to sell your house on Redfin for 1%, they make you sign a contract that says that within 90 days, you must buy a house with them if you want to sell your house at 1%. If not, then they charge you like 2% or 2.5. I'm not quite sure what they charge you, but they charge you more. We don't handcuff anybody. We don't have no contracts or nothing. We literally will sell your house at 1%. If you want to buy with us or not, but usually what ends up happening is we sell your house for 1% listing, and you love our service so much and you sell your house for so much more than any other agent could, that you end up buying with us too. You want us showing you houses. You want us in your corner. So when you're going into those multiple offer situations, you are with, experts. And when you're with experts, you win out on those bids. You do the inspections and closings happen on time. The inspections go smoothly. If not, we go back and we negotiate and we make things right. And so you see that from your property when we sell your property, so you know what we could do for you when you buy your property. Please go to this contact page. Please put your name and your email address, something about your property, any questions you have, put it right there, send it to us. You can also call us at 206-290-5928. My name is Kevin. You can reach me anytime at that number, and we'll go from there. It would be our pleasure to list your house with us. And we appreciate your time. Be blessed. Thank you. Appreciate it.